don't know. I'm trying to think when I was born. I know I'm 93 years old. I think of the house I lived in all my life. I remember that house. The house I lived in all my young life. Now I'm confusing it with my grandmother's house, which was a house of many rooms. I think it had about 12. And it seemed like a very full house. I think I remember the room that my grandfather used to come home and read, pick up his paper and read. You know, that was one of the parlors. Was I married?
Yes.
I met him at my church, my Sunday school, in,
And did he pass? Or?
He was passed with the help of a Japanese bullet. I do remember a middle-aged man, probably a little older than middle age, who was brought into the hospital to have a series of tests. And as they began, I can't remember why he was at the hospital, but he had lots of bandages on. And I can remember him saying, in his own language, what he thought of all of this, and as he told me the story of what he thought of all of this, he pulled everything off. Took all the bandages off, put on his clothes, and got up and walked out.
Okay.
One of the smartest patients I ever had. It's been about 10 years that I've begun to lose my sight. Well, it's just a black and white world. It isn't even black, it's primarily white. I can't see anything, absolutely nothing. So whenever people try to instruct me as to how I should behave and what I should do, I try to tell them that blindness comes in many degrees, and some people can do quite a bit despite their blindness, but there are other unfortunates like me who are totally blind, and nothing in this world aggravates me more than people who try to help me, quote. No, I think they sincerely mean it. They mean it must be hard to be blind. Mm-hmm. Well, all right, all I have to say, yes, it is, and that should be the end of the conversation. Mm-hmm. But often it isn't. No, I don't. I think that this place and many places probably are remiss as far as teaching people how to deal with anybody with limitations. Well, I think most people just treat me like they would a sighted person. Mm-hmm. They don't dwell on it. I think it has degenerated to quite a bit. I compare it with what our society once was, and I think that we are losing ground. I think our world is headed toward wonderful exploration and knowledge.
So you're optimistic?
I'm optimistic, very. It's going to be, death will be a continuation of what makes us live. Mm-hmm. Okay. I am particularly excited about the exploration that our country is fostering in interplanetary science. Mm-hmm.